2, this is Dan96 bringing you another Transformers Age of Extinction news today. I've got some great ones today, I gotta tell you this now. I have been through seeing what's been going on lately, and apparently I have just found out a lot. And it's really good. I found a lot of some information today. Anyway, I don't want to keep saying, let's start. Now, if I haven't said from my last video, one thing I need to say, I don't remember what I said from my last video, but I'm going to say again. Now, there was a picture a couple of while back of a vehicle, like Dino's vehicle. Now, I heard, well, I don't know if everyone else heard, but there was that news once was saying about Dino and Sideswipe were not going to make a return. But a while later, I don't know how long later, there was a picture where all the cars got transported, you know, to get to Hong Kong, I think that's what it is. There was a vehicle of Dino's with a different paint in the bit of the front, and I said to myself, well, hey, wait, but if Michael Bay, if they said on the site when I found this news with Dino and Sideswipe were not going to be in it, so why is Dino's vehicle doing there? So did Michael Bay lie about it? Is he trying to get us off the track or something? So we could be surprised when we see the film. That was the one thing I was really confused about. Anyway, moving on. Now, there's a picture lately of another poster of Optimus Prime, and in his robot form. And what I gotta say about it, it looks good. His robot form looks cool. Well, the only one bit I'm sad about is Michael Bay. I know he said when Optimus and Bumblebee are making a return, he said he was going to change them. But when I had a look at Optimus, I mean, I kind of do like it, but it's the one bit I had to get used to. It's the front. You know, in all the different versions of Transformers Prime, the Optimus Prime always has the windows in the front of his body. But for this one, he doesn't. There's no windows in the front. And that is a bit of disappointment. I gotta say. Disappointing. But I can understand, maybe Michael Bay wanted to do a different look version of him. Maybe for once not having the things on him. It's very sad, really. Very sad. Well, I gotta get used to it anyway. I've got to get used to it. And speaking of Michael Bay, now, we've all heard lately about him filming in Hong Kong. Now, we all heard the incident about he was filming this scene in some kind of place when the shop's going on, and I heard he was approached by these people saying about paint, saying about you pay us this amount so we can protect you. But this went wrong when I heard about a fight went on, and I thought, oh my god, is he okay? And apparently I heard he wasn't injured. Apparently, I heard someone grab one of these fan figures, well, something like that, and Michael Bay moved out of the way before he can hit him. Cops came by then, and they got the rest of the guys. Don't want it. Michael Bay, I think he got hit. I don't know. I think he got hurt in the back. I don't know. But they carried on. Them still filming, and I thought it was bad first when I heard about it. I thought, oh, this is going to be bad. Really, they might have to hold on the film for a while until everything's in the clear. But them still filming. Everything's okay. It was a bit shocking to me when that happened and all that. It was really, really shocking. Ooh. But anyway, moving on from that. Now, I was going to save this till last in this video to say this last, but I thought I might bring it out. Now, we've all heard lately we all knew about that video I did once about when I said about Megatron was making a return because I had the picture of the head. And yeah, we all know which video, and I don't know if I did it from my last one after that one, but let's give my apologies. I'm sorry about my biggest shout out when I did on that video when I said about the film's name. Oh, I was stupid and I thought it was bad at the time, but then when I got to realise why they called it, I got used to it. But well, that's my apology. I'm sorry about it, and I'm sorry, and well, that's what I gotta say. Anyway, back to the news. We've heard now. What I've heard lately was that apparently that Megatron's vehicle has been spotted there. So it looks like he's back and his vehicle's there in Hong Kong. But they didn't say what vehicle it was. Now that got me suspicious because I heard the black truck's there now. I keep thinking now it's the black truck, Megatron, or we're gonna know him as Galvatron when he comes back. And lately I've heard that Cyclonus will make an appearance. Well, we've all know that anyway because of the picture that once when I, with the poster with the horns, and I said it might be him. And also, I've heard about the swoops might be in it. Now, if you don't know who the swoops are, well, you might know. The swoops, there's one swoop and you got these other two. And they're like triplids, but they're like not clones, they're like three same robots. And they were the ones who were created by Galvatron. I mean Unicron. Because if you remember the older film, there was like when some of the Decepticons got kicked off the ship after that battle, when Starscream, the big battle in the cartoon film, some of the Decepticons got kicked off, and also Megatron. But when Unicron found Megatron and the others, Unicron turned Megatron to Galvatron, and for the others, 3 got turned into swoops, and the other 2 got turned into Cyclonuses. And I didn't understand why there was 2 Cyclonuses. I don't know why. Cyclonus, I don't know why. But I've heard lately that Galvatron and the swoops are going to be in it. And Cyclonus. Look, that's shocking. That's a great news. I want to know soon what vehicle Galvatron's gone. Well, if he's going to be called Galvatron. And let's hope Unicron's in it if that happens. Anyway, moving on. Yesterday, I think, or the other day, I've heard there was a vehicle with 5 vehicles just driving around the streets, and someone said, because of these 5 vehicles, it might be the Stunticons. I think I said it right. The Stunticons. The ones who were created by Megatron, and they're like another combined team. Now, to say that because Molder Master is the leader of the team because he's got a truck form. Now, lately, since after this black truck was revealed, we've all been asking, who's the black truck? Is it going to be Galvatron? Is it going to be Nemesis Prime? Or, I don't know, some people said about it was Automatinus, but nah, can't be Automatinus. And there was Molder Master. Now, could be Molder Master, because now they've said because all 5 vehicles were together, and, well, let's say there was that black truck. You had the two new cars, an orange and a white one. Then you had the red one. Now, if you know the red one, the Mogami Ferreira, I think that's the name of it, with a bit of black. We all thought, everyone's been saying it's an Autobot, and that would make him as one of us Prime or someone. But if he's warring with those guys and they are the Stunticons, then that means he's not a good guy. He's with the Stunticons and he's part of them. Now, one was clear. One was very weird. There was another vehicle, and it was one of those a truck, where they clean the streets. If you remember from the 3rd film, if you remember the scene when Central Prime, when they were at this area with Megatron, when Abraham Lincoln's statue is. If you remember when he opens the portal and all the Stunticons come out. If you remember that bit where there was that big guy scanning that form, now that vehicle was there again, but not the big form with the big thing. It was like kind of the same one, but it was lower. Now, I don't remember the Stunticon turning into that vehicle, but it's Marker-based film. It'll do anything it wants. Now, it's been weird, really. And if they are the Stunticons, I just hope they can combine, because I forgot their name of what their combined name is, but I heard it's good. Anyway, moving on. Now, I've got some greatest news now I'm about to tell you. The last 3 I'm going to tell you is good. Now, starting with CG character looks, what the character's going to look like. Now, we found out now what Grimlock's going to look like. Not in his robot form, but his dinosaur mode. Well, let's say his head. We found out what his head looks like. And I gotta say, amazing. His head looks amazing. It blew my mind up. It blew my mind away when I saw the head. I was going like, wow. Not what I expected, but it looks good. It looks good. Sad was, they didn't even reveal the whole body of the dinosaur mold, but they might be giving us a little bit of the time, but we see the dinosaur body soon, and the robot form of him. And also, there was the Optimus Prime showing us some different angles of him. And apparently, I saw what his shield and his sword looks like, and I gotta say, it looks good. I mean, I'm really shocked he's gonna get his shield. I mean, I know it kind of did have that shield from the 3rd film, but it was like that Sentinel's Prime shield one, but I wasn't really keen. It was okay, but we were confused at first why he had Sentinel's shield, but didn't really make sense in the end. But I'm shocked he's got like some kind of shield thing. It's like a new one. It's like all blue around it. It's like a kind of like an Energon shield or something. And also, I like the looks of him. I like the looks what he looks like, and I gotta say, he looks good. Now moving on to Bumblebee. Now he looks like menacing. He looks like grumpy. He looks like he's ready for fighting. And actually, speaking about him, there's something I spotted today. Now, you know, like in the past, I've said there have been two Wahlberg pictures on the clipboard things, you know, like catch and action, you know, that kind of thing. There was another one today with Bumblebee, and there was one. There was something amazing on him. He's got a shield as well, but it's not the same like Optimus. He has like a different one, and I'm shocking. Bumblebee's got a shield. I know there is no universe I've ever seen with Bumblebee with a shield, but this would be good, really. I keep thinking now, is all the characters going to get a shield and a sword? Well, I know they'll get a sword and everything, but the shield, it's good. Oh, all the other characters do. Well, it's whatever they're going to look like and all that, but it seems good. Anyway, moving on. Now, there was a video, what was heard about Grimlock's wool. But, you know, when he makes the Grimlock, making a wool, like, you know. And there was a video where people won in, and then nearly to the end, there's Grimlock, he was making a wool noise. Like, something like that. I don't know. But, apparently, later on, when I looked at it again, but it was from a different person, there wasn't there. So, I don't know what's going on. It's like, you got two different videos. Like, one was got Grimlock war in, then you got the other one and there's no war. So, what's going on? It's like, are they pulling our legs or something? Or are they trying to throw us off or something? I don't know. It's really weird. Very weird. Now, from my last one, there was a video of Mike Wahlberg and the others. And it looks like he's looking up and I can hear in the video. I can hear Optimus. I was trying to make out what he was saying. I couldn't hear the first part. I couldn't hear it, and all Mike Wahlberg's. I can hear a bit saying about, I don't know. Then the last bit, I can hear about look at the skies and I'll be there. And then smoke came around, and I'm saying, it looks like he's gonna fly off. To me, he looks like it's just in the end of the film, because he's saying about look at the skies and all that. It's like he's saying like a sacrifice thing, like he's going away and he's never coming back or something, or. Is it part of the film like he flies off somewhere because Galvation or someone's making trouble? I don't know. Just looked weird. And then later on, the soldiers came in and the video really looked weird. I could not make out what they were saying first. I could not make it out what they were saying. But sounded like a bit interesting. But I hope soon. So when it comes to the film, I bet I was worried about saying about something like that. Anyway, that's all I got to say from the review today. And oh yes, I'll be doing a new video soon, but it's gonna be all around a film, and it's really an interesting one. It will be around Wednesday if I can get around a chance, and it'll be a good video you'll want to watch. Well, not really, but you'll see. Anyway, that's all for today's news, and I hope I see you again soon. Peace.